You want him to be able to get a touch or a feel of that basketball. You all know when it's Justin Brownlee who was able to score, he energizes the crowd, he energizes his team. And it's been so many, every time they're in a run, Justin Brownlee has been able to help them out.
Okay, Eileen will contribute insights from the locker rooms.
Sir Seb, matapos maitablang serye, there was an urgent call on Barangay Ginebra to ensure that they come out with renewed energy this second half. Yes, they are only shooting 27% from the field during the first half. Tapos yung rebound sila 19 lang versus TNT's 26. But according to Coach Richard Del Rosario, it all just boils down to defense. They are not defending well, so they suffered a punch in the first half. Kaya naman for now, the goal is just to trim down the lead going into the fourth with excellent defense, and the rest will follow. Balik sa inyo.
And that confirms what Doc and Coach Norman also discussed. And Missy zips it over to Japet, who has to make the decision. It's another foul on Kelly Williams.
That's number 2 for Kelly.
And that'll count as the second team foul of TNT.
58% from the field was TNT in the first half, 27% only for Barangay Ginebra. In the second quarter, Barangay Ginebra was 0 for 10 from the three-point area.
It's an area where they have not been hitting that much, especially the first 2 games. What is the foul? Is it on Kelly Williams again? Oh, he just picked up his third foul.
Big love, shout out everyone.
3 team fouls belong to Kelly Williams.
Monetize na ko.
Japet will drive hard.
Baka may ano kay Jan.
Didn't get it cleanly. And Isi kept it in play. Banda from Japet Aguilar.
That was a pretty productive possession there.
2 points and 3 fouls collected.
With a little handcuff on what Kelly Williams can do, but he drives hard against Japet, loses control, and Japet says, I got it. Biggest lead was the halftime score at 56-33. Brownlee trying to get going. Holt is through for a 3.
If you're going to be down by a lot of points, this is the right time to be down by that amount, because you have a lot of time to come back.
And this crowd beginning to creep into the game.
Look at the defensive pressure of Ginebra.
He's incredibly dissected in this guy.
3 points.
Here comes another rebound for the player who has just been honored with 2,000 career rebounds, defensive rebounds.
This is the only place where a team can be down by 18 and the crowd is really into it.
Yes.
If you're a Barangay Ginebra fan, you come to the stands to cheer, right? You come to the game, you want to be able to start screaming Ginebra.
Shot clock is down to 13.
Yeah, TNT, they're not moving as well as they were in the first half.
Kelly Williams can get to it. Boy, free.
He points to somebody in the crowd. Not sure who that is.
9 points for R.R. Pagoy. That's big because that really stops the cheering of the crowd.
He had 2 9-point games. And there's home to the clock. Oh, you had 9 in the second game and the fourth. You wanted to say, sorry.
Yeah, Holt's now in double figures with 10 points.
Somebody gets sprawled on the floor. Pagoy gets out of that 3-second area. Over now to Pagoy, who drives hard, kicks it outside to Hollis Jefferson. 3 seconds on the shot clock. What is the call? Offensive foul? Yes. I think Chalk is going to challenge this.
So far this third quarter, Stephen Holt could make the damage for Barangay Ginebra. Let's see if they'll be able to get this call as well.
Early in the game, Ginebra had theirs, and they're out of that. The lead though is still 18.
18-point lead TNT with 59. 3 points so far this quarter. Ginebra, 8 points already. So their best so far in terms of the starts this entire ball game was that first quarter. TNT was able to get 26 to 20. On the other, in the second quarter, TNT 30 to 13.
Here's that last call.
Uy, wala.
Ladies and gentlemen, the challenge made by the Tropang Giga was not successful.
Not successful, lo.
So the offensive foul stays. Kelly Williams will sit down, Kelly collecting 3 personal fouls quickly here in the third.
But what you have to like so far in this third quarter is the fact that Ginebra's intensity on defense has really picked up.
That is so clear. Here's Holt. Looking for somebody at the top of the keyhole. It's Scotty. Back to Holt. He can't control it, can't catch it. Please pass. BRGY, 2 steps out. Yes! Oh! The score and block as well. Here's Alan Reese going it down. Standing to the inside. Grounded. He's over it. Oh! No!
What a defense by Chapin Aguilar there.
Short slam. Yeah.
And give Jefferson some credit because he has 3 fouls now, but he has not let up on his aggressiveness.
Yes, and look at that sequence.
Good block by Chapin Aguilar.
Wallace Jefferson will shoot the +1. He now has 13.
That's the problem. By a lot of points.
Saan? Off comment ako, kasayang.
Still down by 21.
Messi drives hard, high up the left. Tucker tried to slam it on the follow-up. It did not connect. Nambata tries a 3. No. Brownlee looks inside. Switching over is Era. Brownlee accelerates, gets in the box, takes it in.
Patient right there with Justin Brownlee.
8 points.
Now, Coach, also adding to your point of being down big.
Yan, may comment na Johnny Legaspi, shout out.
It'd be also a lot more difficult to get back in the third and the fourth quarter.
So they'll have to find a way to really balance their energy.
Nambata whirling, wheeling, and
This is game 5.
way to score. That will not roll in. Era takes it away. Nambata sprints over to the tunnel gets blocked.
We've seen some fantastic defensive plays so far in this quarter.
Not wanting to give up layups.
Still a 21-point lead. Aris Pakuchaga did it. No, he's not the player.
But he has good hands.
Yes, he does. Messi last 2 games has been averaging that many points, but in this game, that much only. Has not really touched the ball all that much, though, to be fair about it. Here's Wallace Jefferson. Tries to elevate, doesn't get it, and Brownlee takes it away. Here's Messi. He'll fire from 3. Hard up the iron. Castro battling. Looks at the referee. But Gilligan looks away at him. Looks away and says, "What are you talking about?"
That's going to be a foul.
On Barrientos.
The missing piece also for BRGY Ginebra this entire finals has been RJ Barrientos. You know, with how explosive he was in the elimination round, in the semifinals. Hasn't found his game just yet here in the finals.
I thought one thing that the TNT team did was they attacked him. They attacked his defense to try to take him out of the basketball game. I think it's affected his offense.
Especially the first two games. So,
Sorry, and then you see they get back on the floor, drop to go to coverage. They don't stay there, but there are other challenges. It looked like it went off Alabisi actually. But two referees helping out each other there. Just to go back to RJ Abarientos, first game at 5, second game 7, 2 points only in the third, and limited to 5. So your point though, not the same Abarientos in these finals.
you want him to be shooting like 12, 15 points, which is what you're used to. And when he comes in, he's that spark off the bench.
That outside shot was not GINEBRA. It's only chipped in 43 points up to this point. 5 minutes to go. In the third, Donna can't get it to fall in. You know what TNT is doing? Forcing GINEBRA to not attack early. They're trying to be as patient as possible. They know Brownlee would go for it. They've taken away the first pass. The shot will not work, and it will go the other way.
Well, one thing that's very noticeable is Brownlee doesn't seem to have the quickness to blow by his man. He keeps backing him up to the basket. By that time, the defense of TNT comes in, which makes it more difficult.
Castro and Alabisi. Jason still has that bounce on his feet. 3 launches. Nope. Hollis Jefferson gathers it. Diagonal pass of Tana. Wow!
He loves those sides. He loves the corners. He's deadly from there.
Exactly. 24-point lead.
15 points for Ofana.
Biggest lead. And GINEBRA, as if game 1 and game 2 return.
So far this series, it's only really been game 4 when GINEBRA has been able to connect offensively in terms of the points on the board.
But
You're right. That's not what's wrong.
But we knew going into this series, though, we're talking about 2 of the best defensive teams in the league. You know, TNT job playing defense in the conference. They actually led the league up to this point, and of course, GINEBRA's been a great defensive team forever.
GINEBRA shooting only 39% in game number 1, 35% in game 2. Shot a little better in game 3 at 50% and 56.3%. Of course, when you're winning the lead, you shoot better. The lead is 26, the largest. Short corner flip.
That was a good shot there by the GINEBRA team that time, but that's not really the way they play basketball. Scotty handled the ball almost the entire shot clock before he made that pass.
Well, it seems like GINEBRA, they're hoping that Abarientos will catch fire here in the third quarter.
The fire that was lit earlier seems to have been
Bang! Gamay raglabaw.
and finding a way to score. He has 15 points. Watch this again.
See the reach there. That's where the foul was.
And we shall segue into a timeout. Let's send it up one down. We shall go to second on the team
Ang malasakit ay binibigay sa mga taong lang.
Shout out.
Araw ba ng pagtulong, pagbigay ng kung anong meron pa, anong kaya mo.
Talaga Makatra mo na.
Magsasakripisyo ka. Ang pagtulong ay walang pinipiling oras. Kagaya ni Mr. Malasakit, Senator Bongo.
Ayan yun ang mga advertise na yan. Nagbayad din yan sila.
Behind every victory is a powerful winning ride.
minutes.
All new Winter X. Ride like a champion.
Now that I play for the Philippines, it's for every Filipino with grit, heart, and the determination to succeed. I carry the 3 stars and a son with pride. Sa Arena Plus, asli ka sa sports.
At Pizza Hut, we're all about pizza love. Each slice is made with care and quality ingredients, with mouth-watering flavors and a balance of softness and crunch in our crust. Keep the love in every bite of our pan pizza. Only at Pizza Hut.
Tubig, internet at kuryente. Napakalaking gastos buwan-buwan. May batas tayo dyan ng panahon ng COVID. 3 gives law. Alalawigin natin ito.
Si Senador Toto Lidido, bigay todo.
Okay, former PBA Commissioner Sonny Barrios also was a long-time assistant to our dear friend, the late June Bernardino. And we have, I think, a player who's set to play in the
George King.
Huh?
George King from Blackwater.
Blackwater, yeah. Quite an import. He can shoot that 4. Pabagal magsulat ito.
Let's see if he'll bring him back in this game.
Wallace Jefferson hits the deck again.
This is where they're missing guys like Joe Devans, Isaac obviously with an injury. Right? These are the times that the way they plan their lineup, but because of injuries, they're not able to get minutes from those guys.
So they have 3 guys sitting on the bench that are really good players over there. Gray, Alonzo, and Go.
Well, and he never loses. It's big. First game, 16 points. 7.
Ta.
Got that shot about the BC. 2-minute mark. 27-point lead. Who would have thought that they would have this such a lead in game number 5 with the series tied? TNT was united clearly.
Especially coming off game number 4 when they shot the ball very well, or much better than they did the first 3 games. You'd think that they'd get some momentum coming off a 2-day break as well, but hasn't been able to make those outside shots.
It really helped the TNT team that Kelly Williams got the team off to such a great start.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure his teammates, when they saw that, it just gave them confidence they could really win this basketball game.
Era drills it in. 29-point lead.
Mariantos a lot more minutes, hoping that he gets his confidence. He hasn't had his confidence in the first 4 games.
A lot of times you just need to see that ball go through the hoop. If he can hit a few shots here, it may carry over.
I think that almost got it.
Let's see whether they give Jason Castro 2 shots or 3 shots, depending on where he was over there.
On the screen, you can see, and he can see it as well.
Boy, they give him none.
8 points for Justin Brownlee. 3 of 13 so far.
Turo mo, sabi ng director namin.
So it's going to be a side throw.
Yeah. So it's 74-48. Castro and everything working for TNT.
That puts him in double figures now with 10 points.
Good anticipation by Aurin.
Here's Castro. Pocket pass to the side we go. That will not buy. Look at a lead by Kubon King. Amariento says go, go, go. Amariento's trying to dazzle dribble his way through the traffic. Short step by Kuhn. No. Rebound secured by Pugoy. 10 seconds to go. One last shot probably.
No more import. Bang!
Oh! And the wounds of Ginebra continue to mount here. That's a 3 that will count. And the lead is 31 going into the final quarter. Let's take another look.
A good pass there by Jason Castro to BRGY. He knows how to finish the quarter.
Strongly. And with a message that tells Ginebra, we won game 5.
This program is brought to you by Bostik Super Volcasil.
Ang malasakit ay binibigay sa mga taong nangangailangan.
26 in the first, 30 in the second, and 20 in the third quarter. For Barangay Ginebra, it was 20 in the first, 13 in the third. When they started out quite well first few minutes of that third quarter, but then every time TNT had her.
Having covered team for all these years, he's now seated down and the lead is staring at his team 31 points. He may not be thinking of today anymore. He may be thinking already of Friday, actually.
I don't think we're going to see Justin Brown anymore in this game.
Or Japet.
Or Japet for that matter. He's going to save their legs for Friday. Yeah, that's right. Yes.
On the other hand, if you're Chot, let's keep playing. Let's see how good we are running our patterns. We might need it to finish it off on Friday. If you're TNT, you don't want to go to a game 7 against Ginebra, really.
Not at all. And basically, it's you flip the coin. Whoever can win a game 7, right? And not much time to recover and to adjust. Because we're playing today, Wednesday. Friday is game number 6. Sunday will be game number 7 if we do have a game 7.
And Raymond Aguilar, the resident player who likes his career there, as we take a look at former Ilocos Sur Governor Luis Chavin Singson, may balita na nagtatayo daw ng venue sa Bigan. Kaya makapag all-star game dyan. Nice always to go to Bigan and eat the food, of course. That's not gonna work.
Well, if you're TNT, you really have to guard against, because it looks like you're going to go on to win this basketball game. You got to guard against overconfidence going into the next game. Because for Ginebra at this point, this game is over pretty much, and they're probably going to be looking forward to the next game and just winning one game and getting into the next 7th game. So Coach Shuttle have his work out for him, making sure his guys don't get too overconfident going into the next game.
Pinto ended up being stripped of the basketball, and we are 10 and 35, probably for a 3-2 lead by TNT. This lead is too big to track down, to chase down, really. And Ginebra has not been hitting anything on a consistent basis. As if game 1 and 2...
Bang! Musa!
Kind of reminds you of game number 1. In game number 1, on the screens, Chairman Manuel V. Bangalina obviously happy that TNT up by big at this time.
Clinton trying everything and it's not working.
Yes,
Baliktarang score.
It's been all over the place in this game.
And now Aram will sit down, Galinato will hit the floor. I'm sure Ginebra fans are disappointed, but they know there's a game 6, so they have something to look forward to. Aguilar very rarely gets to play, knocks one in from outside.
And he threw a kiss to the crowd.
Yeah, I rarely play, so might as well take advantage.
Fan favorite,
Yeah.
and a teammate favorite teammate of guys in Barangay
Yeah,
Ginebra.
when he's happy there.
A lot of people are starting to leave, but a lot of people have stayed. they're still hoping for a comeback here.
Sayang ang bayad sa ticket eh, di ba? Let's stay a while. And then since there's traffic anyway on a Wednesday, I did not expect it to be this big a lead, really. With the way Ginebra has played in the last 2 games. That pass does not get to its receiver. 9 minutes to go.
First 3 quarters, 29% lang ang Barangay Ginebra. You know, this is what I wanted to point out. Remember at the beginning of the coverage, I said TNT only had 61 attempts in game number 1. In game number 4. Dito, in the first 3 quarters, 31 of 16 na sila. So they've really been able to push the pace. They've been getting their touches. They've been able to get those attempts as well.
But there, they hit 54%, di ba?
We talk about 8 of 18 from the 3-point area in the first 3 quarters. In Barangay Ginebra naman, 5 of 21.
Well, if you're Coach Chuck Reyes, you took out your key players to make sure they don't get injured.
And the chairman,
Plus the MVP there on the screen.
And there's also Anastasia Boy Martinez, Sport Communication COO. Oh, we know when MVP is all tensed up in a game.
I know.
I was expecting that. Yeah. Libre. Boy, that 3-point shot is not been a friend, though.
But see, even up to now, you're up by 35. You're TNT. You're first to that basketball. That energy and that wanting to win this ball game.
Chuck will empty his bench here today. Galinato already on the floor. Open shot ng Bata. No. They swing it back in. Vito picked it up. Barriento's free, but Samal on the side. No. Was in, was out. Aguilar saying, this is my time.
It looked like he was yelling for a foul there.
Yeah, why not? 7:35 remaining. And
I'm sure both coaches still want their teams to play good basketball. It's not garbage time.
I think you're right about Bradley and Aguilar not returning anymore. There's a block by Galinato. Push by TNT. Nambata kicking it outside. Garuela, by the way, is on the floor. Garuela open for a 3. Great
And what this does as well is it's giving minutes on the bench for RHJ.
Yeah, also
in preparation for Friday.
Well, everybody was talking about how he was playing too many minutes.
And now
he's forced to rest.
Yes.
And he's happy to be sitting on the bench.
I think so. With his team leading, I know he's going to
He's not going to complain.
Sean. Nambata fall away offline. Propagiga will call it time. Somewhere south will come in. We'll take a short break and return. It's 89:55 TNT here in Game 5.
This program is brought to you by Dunkin', pasalubong ng bayan.
Ang malasakit ay binibigay sa mga taong nangangailangan.
Kailangan bukal sa kalooban ng pagtulong, pagbigay ng kung anong meron pa, nung kaya mo.
Ang malasakit, magsasakripisyo ka. Ang pagtulong ay walang pinipiling oras. Kagaya ni Mr. Malasakit, Senator Bongo, bisyo ang maserbisyo.
Behind every victory is a powerful winning ride.
sa isang app na sigurado. Pwede rin panoorin sa app ang paborito mong sports. Maraming pagpipilian. Kaya download na at sumali sa Arena Plus. Doon tayo sa astig.
Ang barangay namin, naka-all PLDT Home Wi-Fi 5G Plus na. Up to 10 times faster. You can connect up to 15 gadgets. 1495 na lang. Plus, ang saya ng new PLDT Home Wi-Fi 5G Plus.
Ang problema natin, tubig, internet at kuryente. Napakalaking gastos buwan-buwan. Dapat ibaba ang presyo at itaas ang serbisyo.
Si Senador Toto Lindino, bigay todo.
With the score at 89-55, let's send it now to the Arena Plus corner. I think Nico Salva's ready to share with us. Go.
It was a defensive show for TNT, especially in the second and third quarter. Second quarter, they allowed only 13 points. In the third quarter, only 15 points. Also, they're showing superb shooting from the three-point range, shooting 44% from the field. That drive and kick action has been working for TNT.
Okay. This Coliseum is littered with tons of players who played under Norman Buck here. And Nico played on 5 of those, all of the championships.
I have the privilege also to play under Coach Norman, pero barangay level.
Ako rin, barangay level.
You may think Dom's is joking, but we used to play against each other a lot in the playground.
Yep.
How was the elbow, Dom?
Once Coach starts whistling, that's a problem. No, but we even would play with Bobby Parks.
That's right. Yeah.
We had really good runs there. Kind of like the Rucker Park of the Philippines.
I'm actually hearing Magoo teasing you right now. You dare to play? You dare to play with those guys? Best efforts. So, preparation-wise, Coach Norman, if you're Ginebra, how do you rank practice between now and Friday?
First of all, it's going to be easy to get rid of this one. I mean, sometimes it's harder to lose by 1 or 2 points than it is like this. I'm sure they're going to just flush this down and let it go already. But at the same time, he's going to have to just worry about the freshness of the legs of the players. And of course, you have to motivate them to get them up again for one more game. Like I was telling you off the air, I think maybe the Mavs will play next game. So give them a little bit of a lift, give them a little bit more size. But we're talking about Coach Tim Cohn here, and he's been through this before, so he can put this behind him and just concentrate and focus on the next game.
He knows when a bad game is a bad game. Our end forward of the side. If you're a job, you have to manage, as you mentioned, the possibility of feeling too overconfident.
Yeah, feeling too good about yourself. It may not be as easy next game. They may put up a little bit more resistance than they did tonight. So you got to be prepared for that.
And also that start of Kelly Williams, it won't be a surprise anymore for the next game if they do the same.
So that's correct. I'm sure they never will be prepared for that.
Did they expect him to score that much, or what? But he was just open. He took advantage of those opportunities.
Well, I think it's about also the defensive philosophy. I thought that they were showing a little bit at the beginning of the game on these pick and rolls, and that left Kelly pretty much open to be able to finish shots. So I'm sure Coach Tim will look at everything, particularly his defensive adjustments.
That'll work.
For guys like Ralph, L.A. Tenorio, Pinto, guys who are part of the rotation of Barangay Ginebra, these are important minutes to be able to get your groove going. You don't play major minutes, so you need to be sharp come Friday.
Because most likely they will have roles there. Because in the same way, L.A. Tenorio suddenly played so many more minutes. Here's Pinto. Fires a long three. Biglang nagulat. This shot works.
5 points for LA. TNT just doing a little bit more than Barangay Ginebra every quarter in terms of the effort. We talked about Coach Trot rotating his players really quick, keeping up the energy, and he was successful with that game plan.
Yeah, right from the beginning of the game, he was rotating his guys out after 5 or 6 minutes, so everybody remained fresh. On the other side, we know that some of the Ginebra players do play long minutes.
We will be back after this time.
Dahilan kaya lamang ang may tapang inaalang dehado yung palalyamano. Ito ang tunay na never say die. Sa'yo na babay itaas ang tagay.
Mga batang babae ang pinagsamantalahan mo. Kaya kahit makapangyarihan at napakayaman mo pa, mananagot ka sa mata.
Lalabanan ka ni Avalos. Kalaban ng kriminal, si Avalos yan. Gawa hindi salita.
Mga batang musmos ang binibiktima mo para gumawa ng mga malalaswang video, mananagot ka sa batas.
Pedophile ka, mga bata, inaabuso mo. Lalabanan ka ni Avalos. Kalaban ng kriminal, si Avalos yan. Gawa hindi salita.
Ang larong Pinoy na Pinoy, nasa Bingo Plus Black. Bagong Pinoy Drop. Naka-livestream anytime, anywhere. Sa 5 pesos lang, makakalaro ka na, may new player bonus pa. Pwedeng-pwede ka manalo ng limpak-limpak na premyo. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it? Kaya download the app or play through BingoPlus.com now.
At Pizza Hut, we're all about pizza love. Each slice is made with care and quality ingredients, with mouth-watering flavors and a balance of softness and crunch in our crust. Feel the love in every bite of our pan pizza, only at Pizza Hut.
Back with us here, crowd of 12,000 now diminishing, and can't question the fact that R.R. Pugoy was a factor here tonight.
Yeah, he played really, really well. Along with Fontana, Kelly Williams, the boy with 16 points in this game, very efficient.
Well, they were really going to him to catch those long jumps, and he has a big smile like he doesn't know he's on television. Anyway, 93-60. Tenorio brings in a 4.
LA now with 9 points in the game.
Well, Coach, you were talking about the defense, right, of TNT. TNT has only given up 100 points 3 times this season. And the record is 1-2 when they give up 100 points. Lost to Ginebra 106-92 in the last game. Lost to Rainer Shine 110-109 in the semifinals. And won over NLEX 107-102 in the quarters. So really defensively, TNT doing a great job this conference.
Yeah, that was their calling card in this league. It's not always the case for TNT, but for some reason their defense clicked, and who did they add? Thomas Jefferson,
who has been described as an elite defender. 2 minutes and a half before this is officially a 3-2 lead by TNT going into Game 6 on Friday, same venue.
Also, this conference, lowest output of BRGY Ginebra
was
yes, 64 points
now that you mention
against Rain or Shine. That was the opening game for BRGY Ginebra out of town.
Libre. That'll work. Semeniano. And when the bench players deliver, they start to celebrate. LA 4, another one. LA.
Wow. LA's feeling it here in the end game.
This could be a jump-off point for the next game.
But those are 4-point shots he's making. They're not 3-pointers.
Yes, all of a sudden 13. I would give it back to LA for fun. Decimal, however, wants this. That's a 4. That's blocked.
And just notice, look at the TNT bench.
What?
Right? Everybody's standing up, still so engaged in the ball game, wanting to make sure that they play 48 minutes.
When you're ahead this much, can't wait to get out of here and enjoy the moment and practice again tomorrow. Just give us a background on the way it works in the PBA coach tournament. After tonight, the assistant coaches prepare things for the head coach, and
yes, some of the assistant coaches are responsible for splicing tape, whether it be the offensive end or the defensive end, so they have to get that done. Obviously, Coach Tim will go over the game by himself, and he'll analyze the game and what he can do better, what they did wrong in this game.
When you were coaching, you'd like to see the tape right away?
Oh, immediately. I can't go to sleep without looking at the tape.
When do you...
Otherwise, I won't go to sleep.
Well, if you win, do you see it? When do you want to see it more? When you win or when you lose? Or when you lose?
Well, obviously, it's better to see it when you win. It feels better. But at the same time, you have to see it when you lose. Otherwise, you can't correct your mistake just fine. You can't get better.
And it's much more important, Sam, especially in a series, right? Because of the little adjustments that you can make.
What a rousing win for TNT tonight.
To answer your question, the most important thing is that some of the coaches have jobs to do for tomorrow's practice. Because when they come into practice, they'll sit down. They're not going to do too much on the court anymore because they're tired.
Congratulations, TNT!
It's going to be more about watching tape.
In live na tayo guys, manandula.
What adjustments you have to make for the next game.
And that will
The score 99-72. Thank you for watching.
from winning the Governor's Cup all over again.